So boys and girls, I thought that it might be a nice idea for us to do an art video together. I love doing art club and I miss it so much that I thought we'd do an art club from my house. And usually I can only have year 6 join us because we've not got much room. But we've got absolutely loads of room now, so everybody's welcome. So I'm going to do something that is a little bit, maybe to chill you out a little bit. We're going to draw something called a Zentangle. So it's doodling to help you chill out. I hope this helps, and I hope you're all going to join in and do some amazing artwork. I was thinking that we could ask Miss Paddock if we could have maybe this as a competition, and that someday every week wins one of our lovely sketchbooks. So I hope you're all going to join in with me. This is very new to me, and I don't even like my photo taking, but for you guys, I'm going to do it. Okay, and I've got a lot of help from Louis. Some of you have met Louis in year 6, you've met him. So he's going to help me with the videos. I might even make him do a video for you on something in the future. Is that okay? So I hope you're all keeping safe and well and doing lots of schoolwork and lots of drawings. And I hope you're going to join me today in doing a little bit of doodling just to help you all with this time that we're living in at the minute, to stop you worrying too much about things. So I'm going to go in a minute. You're going to need a ruler, you're going to need some paper, you're going to need a pencil. You do not need a rubber. So just those 3 things: ruler, pencil, piece of paper, and we'll get on with it. Thank you. Right, while I've been at home, I've been doing some work at home about different types of art, and especially ones that are going to help you in school be a bit more relaxed and help you with some of your problems. One of the things I've been learning is about Zentangles, and there's a couple here I did last week, and all the art is just some special sort of doodles. So we're going to start and have a go at drawing one. So I'm going to get a clean page. You guys can have maybe your exercise book that you took home. You could use that because you've got some blank pages in that. So you could use, you start with, there's a couple of other ones. That's an even specialer one, but we'll do that another day. So blank page, and you're going to need your ruler. So the size of the tile that you're going to do this in is going to be, let's have a look. Louis is going to go mad because I've just moved the book and he got it all lined up. You're going to use 9 centimeters. So when we measuring, making sure you're on the line, right up to 9 centimeters. Same again. 9 centimeters. Not 10, not 11, not 8, but 9 centimeters again. And then we're going to join them up. I'm going to hope it's correct because I'm going to look silly if it's not. Ooh, look, 9 centimeters. Now, some of you are going to tell me I've lost my ruler, it's disappeared, the dog's eaten it, doesn't matter. Use something with straight sides. Now, I've got at the next to me a lovely coaster. So I could just draw around that. Job's done. Right, first of all, you are going to use your pencil. I'm not going to use a pencil because I want you to be able to see it a bit better, so I'm going to use a pen. So in your box, you are going to draw some squiggly lines that join the edges of the box. And then you're going to not take your pencil or your pen off and go over the top. Now that's done. So can you see you've got sections here that you are going to colour or shade or do an amazing pattern in. Each one's going to be different. So I am going to start with, the middle one, and I like doing circles. They look quite cool. So lots of circles. I hope you're all drawing with me. Now those circles could get bigger or smaller. Now the reason I've said to you not to use a rubber, and it is even better if you can use a black pen, is that one of the things about Zentangles and this sort of doodling is if you make a mistake, you have to use that mistake in your picture. You have to work around it, which is a good life skill. Working around things that haven't gone quite right, use it. So I can't rub it out, so I've got to just sort of somehow work it into my pattern. Right, that's my circles in the middle. I'm going to do some, if I do some zigzags, like that. Can you see that? Maybe I do some zigzags across. Keep in that little shape that you've created at the beginning. Where next? Did you know that doodling is really good for you? It's really good for your head. It's really good for helping you think. And I know when I'm at work at the lamp room, sometimes I'll sit and I'll be on the phone and I'll be doodling just like this. And I didn't realise that it's actually just a really good way of concentrating. But the reason we are doing this today is that it's keeping your little minds occupied. You're thinking about something nice you're doing, and you're sort of not thinking about everything else that's going off at the moment. Right, which bit next? Can't decide which bit next. Do you know what? I quite like stars. I'm going to do some stars. Easy way of doing stars. It's kind of like, I'm going to draw it here for you. Doing a letter A and colouring it in. Easy peasy way of drawing a star. Can we see that? So I'm going to do lots and lots like that. So I hope you've all been keeping well and safe, looking after each other, being kind to your brothers and sisters, not driving your adults at home mad, making sure you're going out in the garden. Your teachers are absolutely loving all the work you're putting on as well. I've seen some of the comments. They're loving hearing from you. You can't believe how much they're actually missing you. They really are missing you. So that's my stars. Hope you can see that. Yeah, lovely. Now I used to do art club with year 6, which was amazing, but it used to upset me a little bit because lots of people would say, "Can I come and do art club please, Mrs. Wilburn?" And I used to say, "I haven't got any room today." But today, and every time we do this, I've got loads of room, so you all can come. Right, I've coloured 2 corners in there. I need to put something a bit more interesting in somewhere. Any ideas? Oh, I can hear the girls all shouting, "Do some hearts, Mrs. Filburn." So I'm going to do some hearts. Especially those couple of girls in year 6 that love me drawing hearts from. If you're feeling a bit worried, do a bit of doodling. If you're struggling to go to sleep at night, I've read this week that doing 5 minutes doodling before you go to bed is really good for you. So, notepad at the side of your bed, do 5 minutes doodling, get off those devices. They're okay for a while, but you need to do something else. Your mind needs a rest from them. Right, my hearts. Noticed I have not been able to use a rubber once. Some of my hearts are a bit wonky, but I'm not bothered. You can just make them look better if you need to. So we've got some hearts in the corner there. Okay, right, next box. So the idea is we're going to fill every box with something different. I don't know what I could do. Let's use a big one. So I'm going to go do some zigzags. Now when you're at home, you're not going to be chattering away to yourself like me. You're going to be just sitting nice and quiet, thinking about lovely things, thinking about rhubarb, what you're having for tea. Hopefully it's going to be sunny next week. We'll all go outside and do some drawing. You know, I've done lots of drawing outside this last week. Maybe you can get some super pictures outside in your garden, outside your house. Has anybody been drawing their pictures and putting them on the window? They look absolutely beautiful. It's really cheered me up seeing people doing that. It's lovely. I think, yeah, that's covered quite a bit of an area. See that? I'm sure yours are going to be miles better than this. So I think that we could do this as a competition and let you guys, if you maybe put them on Seesaw, I'm not sure where we can put them or how we can send them, but I'd like to see some. So maybe if they go on Seesaw and your teachers pick the best that they've seen, and I can send it, maybe send it to me, or I will have a look and we'll choose one every week. Also, I was thinking, been doing a lot of thinking this last 2 weeks, is that maybe we need to have some sort of diary about what's happening at the moment. I've made Magnus do his own diary. It's a little bit like the Big Brother house. Big Brother house in the Filburn house. And every day he writes something in that he's enjoyed doing that day, and he has to do a picture with it. So I think somehow we need some sort of diary of what's been happening to everybody. So if you could draw a picture of something you've been doing, something you've really enjoyed, maybe when we all come back together, we could get a special place we can put all the pictures, telling us about this time that we've had off, and a bit about what we've all been doing. Right, almost finished. Let me have a look. Where next? Do you know what? I think I'll do some more of the big ones coloured in and do some zigzags. I've done lots of lines on this one. Better scribble that one. Right, next one, I think I'm going to do some more circles. I've only done them in the middle. I'm going to do tiny, tiny circles this time. So if we do really little ones, try not to go outside your box, like I just almost did. So if I get lots of people joining in with Artclub, I will definitely do this every week. I've also thought that, I'm going to make the circles a bit bigger, I also thought that Louis might put some videos on for you too. Some of you did some drawing with Louis in year 6 and you enjoyed that. Maybe we could get him doing some Star Wars pictures. I know a lot of you enjoyed that when he came in. Right, last bit and I'm done. Ooh, cannot decide. I'm going to do some little wiggles. So, pretty much done. If you don't think you're quite done, you can always fill a bit more in. So that is pretty much it. They are Zentangles. There you are. So thank you very much for watching with me. I hope yours is better than this. And hopefully I'll see you next week at Artclub. Remember to send your pictures in and we'll see what we can do with those and we can see who's going to win the competition. Thank you very much. Goodbye.